Peepscape Flowers. I am coming to do a quick review video on the hair that I'm wearing. I've been getting some questions about what it is. This hair is the Virgin Hair Fantasy Brazilian Virgin Curly. It's a mouthful. I had to think about that, right? But yes, it's the Brazilian Virgin Curly of the hair. I am rocking a 20, 18, and a 16 inch. So I'll just let you guys see what it looks like. I washed it and conditioned it this morning. It's fully dry now. So I just want you guys to see the curl pattern. You can see what it looks like. But yeah, so I've had the hair, let's see. I got it done right before my wedding, so it's probably been 4.5 weeks now that I've had this hair in. So I just wanted to give you guys an update and just let you guys know how it's working for me. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the ordering process. I ordered the hair off the website. I did not speak to anyone before I ordered the hair. I placed the order. On the website it does say that to allow 7 to 10 business days before you get your shipping confirmation. Well, I ordered on July 28th and I knew that I was getting married on August 20th, so I didn't want to, you know, not get the hair in time. So I tried to call, maybe like a couple days after I placed the order, I tried to call someone and ask them, you know, if there was a rush job, or, you know, so I can play like rush shipping, get it here expedited, because I wanted it to be here on time. So the lady that I spoke with was very, very friendly. I don't recall her name, but she was super friendly. She assured me that my hair, she looked up my order, she said that my hair should be going out on the next batch, which was like the next couple of days, and that I should be receiving something. She told me that if I didn't receive anything by the 7th of August to call back. So I was like, okay, great, I'm gonna get the hair. The 7th rolls around, no hair. So I'm calling. The mailbox is full, so I can leave a message. So I send an email explaining that I had spoke to someone. They said to call back and check if my hair wasn't here by the, or if I hadn't gotten my shipping confirmation by the 7th, yada yada yada. I got an email back the very next day explaining that my hair was shipped out, and they gave me my shipping confirmation information. So the customer service was awesome. They were very, very friendly, willing to work with me. I was really glad about that. I wish that they had some, my hair came on time. Like, I got my shipping confirmation and it was there by the end of the week. So it came on time, but I would like it if they had some rush shipping options, I guess. You know, sometimes you just need the hair to be there quicker, so it would be nice if they offered that. But yeah, I understand everybody can't do that, whatever. But other than that, the customer service was awesome. Fast forward, I get the hair, and I have some pictures of what the hair looked like when I first, you know, took it out, what it looked like in the packaging. I got a nice little card, said thank you for purchasing, and it had like a paper with instructions. I don't have any of that with me now. It's probably packed up somewhere. But yeah, so it was just really, it was really nice. Just a nice little added touch. It was, I could tell you, it was handwritten. It wasn't anything that was typed up. Well, the instructions were typed up, but the card was handwritten. It was nice, you know, nice little touch. Great customer service. Get the hair. I'll insert pictures here of how it looked like when I took it straight out of the package, and then what it looked like after I co-washed it. So take a look at those pictures now. Okay, so you see the hair was freshly done, the hair after it was co-washed, what the curl pattern looked like. I did not treat the wefts at all. I did not seal the wefts because I was not planning on having them cut. It wasn't until I got to the beautician for my appointment where I realized that she doesn't do sew-ins without cutting the weft. Like, she says she's tried it a couple times and she prefers to cut the weft. So that's a whole nother story. So I let her go ahead and cut the hair. I wasn't very happy about it, but I let her cut the hair. So I knew that I was going to experience some shedding because I didn't even seal the wefts. Like, I thought I could get away with not sealing the wefts if I don't cut them, but then once you don't seal and you don't cut, you just never know what you're going to get. Which brings me to my next statement. Does the hair shed? Yes, it does shed. And it's not an unbearable amount of shedding, but it's more than what I would like for it to do. So, like right now, let me see if I can get some hair. So I just did that and I didn't get anything. But it's freshly washed. Like I just washed it this morning. But see how I just ran my finger through that, and this is how much hair. I wonder if you guys can see that. Probably not, but this is how much hair that I've gotten out. Maybe like 3 or 4 strands. Sorry, you probably can't see that and the light is really bright. But so yes, it does shed. But you know, the hair on my head shed, so I can't really be upset about that. And I know that I didn't seal the wefts or anything, and I cut the wefts, so that probably makes it shed a little more. Even though I remember the very first hair that I got, that I tried, the virgin hair, I bought it from a house in LA. And that hair, when I tell you, it did not shed, it did not tangle, I didn't seal a weft. I cut all of them tracks, cut them all up, because this was before I learned how to do the hair, or how to get the hair done without it being cut. It never did anything. I swear the quality of the hair must be changing, because now you gotta seal, you gotta protect it, blah, blah, blah. You can't cut the wefts or else they'll shed. Honey, I wish I could get that hair. I can still get that hair, but it's expensive. It's a lot more expensive. But honey, it didn't do any of that. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Yes, the hair sheds, but all hair sheds. It's not excessive. It's probably a little more for me because I did not treat the wefts. Bottom line. Does it tangle? Not really. It's curly hair. So curly hair is high maintenance. If you've never worn curly hair, you have to prepare yourself because you have to treat the hair. It does get very dry, so you have to take care of it, especially the ends. And that's one thing I want to point out. When I first got the hair, it was very, very dry looking on the ends. I thought I was going to have to cut it off because it just looked like frazzled. And I read the paperwork and it specifically says do not cut the ends. So after I co-washed the hair and kind of treated it, it was smooth again. But when I first took it out the package, I was like, oh, these ends look a mess. So don't be alarmed. They'll look like that until you co-wash the hair. But you have to take extra care of the ends of the hair because it does have a tendency to dry up. Especially, I'm not sure, I've never tried any of their other patterns, but I know that the curly hair, because I normally always get virgin curly hair, and you usually have to treat it because it will get dry very quick on you. So no, it's not excessive tangling. Like, dang, I got my finger through that. It is kind of wet back here, so here I caught a tangle, but it came through and I only lost 1 strand of hair. So, you know, compared to your beauty supply store hair, it's probably, you know, a godsend compared to that, because that hair tangles like crazy. It does not do this at all. I love the hair. I keep looking at myself in the mirror because I love it. I absolutely love it. I have a little of my hair out. Just like literally this right here is my hair, and I just kind of blew it out and flat ironed it and clipped it back. That's my go-to style. I don't try to do a whole lot of blending. Like, I don't try to make my hair curly to blend. It irons out very well. The way I had it done for the wedding, she ironed it out. She washed it, conditioned it, ironed it out, and then she curled it with the curling iron. I will say that it didn't hold the curling iron curls as long as I would have wanted it to. I have not hot rolled. Have I hot rolled this hair? I have not hot rolled it yet, so I'm assuming that once you hot roll it, those curls normally stay longer than when you curl with the curling iron anyway. But it ironed out like bone straight. I'll see if I can find a picture of it after, because she curled it up. Like, when I first got it installed, she curled it up, and then like I wore it a couple days before the wedding day. So by that time the curls had fallen. Like, they didn't stay very long at all, and it was like bone straight. So it irons out very, very well. You don't have to worry about that. You can curl it up. It'll hold the curls probably for that day, but you'll probably have to re-curl it the next day if you're curling with a curling iron. Hot rollers will probably stay a little longer. But yeah, this is my review. I love the hair. It is high maintenance. I will tell you that. It is definitely high maintenance, but you know, that's with curly hair. You're gonna deal with that. So, all right, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just hit me up. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability, and I will talk to you later.